Welcome everyone. Today we are looking at the engine that drives every successful organization, the decision-making process in business. If you want to move from just guessing to actually strategizing, you need a system. Today we'll walk through the 7 steps every manager must know to make smart choices. How do massive, multi-million-dollar companies make their choices? Here's a hint. They don't flip a coin. They never rely solely on quote feelings. Instead, they use a logical, data-driven approach called the rational decision-making model. Let's break down how this model actually works in the real world. It all starts with step 1, identifying the problem or opportunity. You simply cannot fix what you do not understand. For example, imagine you are managing SRMS Dadu's Bakery, and you suddenly realize your monthly revenue just dropped by 15%. That drop is your clear identified problem. Once you have a problem, you move to step 2, collect the data. You need to look at financial reports, study market trends, and most importantly, talk to your customers. By conducting a customer experience and feedback survey for the bakery, you gather the facts to find out why sales dropped. You need hard data, not just opinions. Now that you have your survey data, you move to step 3, identify alternatives. This is the brainstorming phase. Never just go with your very first idea. Give yourself options. For the bakery, alternative A could be lowering prices across the board. Alternative B might be baking new vegan items. Alternative C could be running an expensive ad campaign. Next is step 4, weigh the evidence. You need to look at the pros and cons of every single option. What is the return on investment, or ROI? If you analyze our bakery options, lowering prices might kill your profit margin, and ads might be too expensive. But if your survey data clearly shows a high demand for plant-based options, then vegan pastries start looking like the smartest choice. This brings us to step 5, choose the best option. At some point, you have to stop analyzing and actually make the call. Based on the logical data you collected, you commit to the best path. In our example, the manager hits the green button and goes all in on alternative B, launching the vegan pastries. A decision means nothing if it stays in your head. Step 6 is take action, or execution. A great idea is completely useless without action. You need to get your team in the kitchen, assign budgets, set strict deadlines, and start putting up the promotional posters. You execute the plan. Finally, we reach step 7, review and evaluate. After a month or a quarter, you have to look back and ask, did it actually work? You check the metrics. If the new pastries brought the sales back up, the decision was a massive success. If they didn't, you don't panic. You just go right back to step 1 and try again. To wrap things up, remember the golden rule of business decisions. Data is always greater than guesswork. If you consistently follow this 7-step rational process, you will make bulletproof decisions that help your business scale and succeed. Thank you for listening.